Alright, so hello everyone and welcome to Scar of the Doll. This is a game I know basically nothing about. I read just enough about it to get me interested in buying it. And that was long ago enough that I don't even remember what it is. I just know it's a visual novel. I think it's a murder mystery. Maybe, maybe not. Christmas tree on the left, you know. Looks real exciting, whatever we're gonna get ourselves into here. I don't know, like I said, I don't know much about this game. I don't know if it has narration or not. If not, I don't know if I'm going to narrate everything or not. That's something I'll have to play around with, but we'll see how this goes, you know? Might as well get into it. I have not started a game yet, so... December 18th, early morning. Asumi Kamijo's father's house. A lot of apostrophes. Answering machine message. Thank you for calling. Please leave a message. Beep. This is me, I'm guessing Asumi? The answering machine again. I sigh frustratedly. I'm guessing that bottom is a narration tag and not part of her inner dialogue. What message should I leave this time? I leave a message. Good choice. Oh. Yeah, I guess it's her sis that's missing? Her sister. Hello, sis? I mean, is this Miss Kamijo's phone number? If I'm wrong, I apologize. If you get this message, please call me back. My number is... I'm pretty sure this is my sister's number, but just in case I'm wrong. Frankly, that was a pretty incoherent message I left. I've been there before. It just occurred to me that maybe my sister changed her number. After all, she hasn't called me in so long. Maybe she did change her number. I love all the choices I have here. Hang up the phone. After leaving the message, I hang up the phone. I let out a sigh. I wonder how many messages I've left on my sister's phone. Has she heard any of them at all? Maybe she's listening to them and laughing to herself at my concern. Well, then you don't need her. She sounds like a real jerk if that's what she's doing. I can only hope that's the case. I mean, I was gonna say, that sounds like a bad thing to hope for, but I guess that's the alternative if she's dead or missing. That's, I guess. Recall my sister's disappearance. That's the only choice. I have not heard from my sister since September. I don't know why we're putting up her tree in September or why it's so snowy out. My sister is 3 years older than me. She and I have always been close, ever since we were children. I love how the room has nothing in it except for a Christmas tree and 2 drapes over a window. I mean, I guess that the drapes in the window, that's kind of what you'd expect, but I don't know. Just the Christmas tree is kind of odd. We used to play outside every evening until it got dark. Since we were a single-parent family, my father was often abroad for work. My sister was always very special to me in so many ways. I mean, I feel like she would be special to you even if your father wasn't away, you know? My sister goes to graduate school in Tokyo. The last time we spoke on the phone, we talked about nothing really important. I can't even remember the details. Ever since that call, though, I haven't been able to reach my sister by any means. My sister has disappeared. Facing this reality, I have decided that I have to go to Tokyo to find out what happened to my sister. I mean, I guess I did do milk inside of a bag of milk before, and this is how I did it. So this is what I'm going with for my style. Today is the day. I'm ready to leave. Prepare to leave. Oh, okay. This is your a lot to take in there at first. I don't know why you got like bathroom tiling on your kitchen wall. My sister's address is somewhere here. Well, let's try the kitchen since I'm already here. On the table in the kitchen, there's a note on which my sister's address is written. I should just check my sister's school address and her apartment address. She researches at Mikozuka Lab, affiliated to the Taito Institute of Technology. My sister's apartment is Hongo 6 Chome, Bunkyoku, Tokyo. Sorry if I butchered that. Also, I like that you just like doxing your sister in the game. That's cool. I mustn't forget my sister's apartment's spare key, so I can wait there just in case. Wait for her lurking in her house. I feel like if she's not there, you should... I mean, I guess if you're thinking she's missing, it might be a bit more understandable. Very, discordant item get chime. I'm ready now. It's time to go. Go to the first floor? Sure. What's that little bit? It looks like there's a little bit of text that pops up there between selecting the, quote-unquote choice and this message. I'm gonna have to look at that, like, when I'm editing. I know where my sister's school is, and I have the spare key for her apartment, as we've well established. I am good to go. Go to the entrance to leave. Now watch. See, something popped up real quick. I think it was her name? Like maybe it's loading a dialogue and then realizing there's no dialogue and just going right to the narration? I don't know. As I open the door, I feel like someone is watching me from behind. Question marks? I look over my shoulder. Oh, that is actually kind of a spooky idea. And what I see is, okay, I'm actually a little scared. I'm kind of a chicken, but a stuffed teddy bear is sitting there. This bear has been precious to me since I was small. I remember my sister gave it to me. She left it by my bedside as a gift on the night of Christmas Eve. Okay, bear, you want to see my sister too? I take the toy bear and put it in my bag. I wonder if that's gonna like actually have any plot importance later on. That's something to keep in mind. Love that chime. Suddenly my heart is filled with memories of my sister, and her absence constricts my chest. I simply have to find her. I know that now, more than ever. I guess I should maybe try a bit with my voice acting here. Leave at last. December the 18th. And so I find myself heading to Tokyo on a quest to find my sister. We have established that. The most unforgettable week of my life is about to begin. Merry Christmas. Scar of the Doll? Is this like the title screen? Like, I don't know what's happening here otherwise. Oh, okay, this is like credits. Narrator, director, yeah. Okay. I wasn't expecting this. We'll just like power through it here. I'll give you time to read if you want, but like I don't think me reading out all this is gonna have any like importance, any value to you as a viewer. Leave to look for my sister. On December 18th, I found myself on a bullet train bound for Tokyo. As I gaze outside the window, watching the scenery pass me by, I think about my sister. Sis, you must have done the exact same thing 3 years ago. I remember you looked so happy that you had been accepted to the lab you wanted to go to. The bullet train passes by the disordered buildings before reaching Tokyo Station. I had troubles there. And I said I wanted to put more effort into voice acting, but a lot of this is just like rambling monologues or just like very dry narration, so yeah, to Tokyo Station. It's pretty confusing here, but at least I've made it as far as Tokyo Station. Everyone is walking about at speed, looking busy. I have no idea where to go next. What does at speed mean? Like, how do you walk not at speed? That's what I want to know. Do they just mean like quickly? Is that? I like her face there. Maybe it's just my imagination, but in a crowd of people, I catch the glimpse of a familiar figure. Is that? Ooh, that was a cool musical bit. My sister? The woman is going to be swallowed up by the crowd, so I have to hurry to catch her. Go after the woman. Excuse me, please wait. Is something the matter? Ah, sorry, my mistake. That was a good bit, although I kind of, The woman looked like my sister, but it appears I was mistaken. I am not doing great with my narration. The woman quickly leaves. Yeah, she doesn't like me, I'm guessing. Kind of an... that'll be a very unpleasant situation to be in as like the other person. What are the odds of running across my sister in a place as crowded as this? It's impossible. I have to keep my cool. But with so many people here, I wonder why she was the one who caught my attention. Are they gonna play into like some ambiguity, like maybe she was really her sister, that kind of thing? There's something about her. I mean, clearly. Think of a plan, that's a good dialogue option. Where is my sister now? You would think that she should be in her apartment. Either there or in the lab at our university. I have the spare key, so if my sister isn't there, I can let myself in. Also, I know that the lab she studies at is called Mikozuka Lab, which we've already said. Mikozuka is probably the name of the professor in charge. I bet my sister's been kept busy with an experiment at the lab, and she hasn't been able to go home. The university might close this. The university might close early. Thinking this, I decided to go to the lab first, then her home. Go to the university by subway. Sounds good. From Tokyo Station, I take the subway, then walk for a little while. I finally come to the university where my sister is a student, Taito Institute of Technology. I kind of like the photo backgrounds, like it gives it a very certain kind of vibe, that kind of, I don't know if this is like 90s or whatever, you know what I mean. Since it's my winter break, I don't know, I'm not gonna be able to remember to edit around all this, so I'm just gonna sometimes you'll hear me do a couple takes because my brain is bad. Since it's winter break, I don't see many students walking around. It doesn't look like winter. I didn't think that the university was this big. Let me see, my sister's lab, Mikozuka lab. Where is the lab? Well, I guess I'll walk around and take a look. Okay. Well, we have choices here. I don't know how long episodes should be. I was thinking 15 minutes. Maybe we'll... it's being very kind of like piecewise instrumental. We'll go another 5 minutes, why not? Look for my sister. I decide to walk around the campus. I have a funny feeling that I might run into my sister. But in the end, I cannot find her anywhere. Well, I'm glad that's a choice. Ask the students. I decided to ask a student on the campus about Mikozuka Lab. There are 2 students. Who should I ask? Why is this a choice? Let's ask the female student with dyed hair. Excuse me. Yes, how can I help you? She's dyed more than her hair. She's entirely blue. Do you know where Mikozuka Lab is? Mikozuka Lab. The student looks surprised. It's not easy to find. The lab isn't on campus. What? But doesn't the lab belong to the Taito Institute of Technology? Certainly, the lab belongs to the Taito Institute of Technology, but Mikozuka Lab is special. You gotta say Mikozuka Lab and Taito Institute of Technology as many times as you can every single time you speak. It's entirely independent from the university. That's why the lab isn't here. It's off campus. Saying this, the female student goes on to tell me where Mikozuka Lab is located. I now know where Mikozuka Lab is located, as the female student has just told me this. Glad, yeah. Finally, I can go see my sister. Let's go to Mikozuka Lab, why not? Why was Blue Lady following me? Mikozuka Lab, where my sister is a student. She sure is a student at Mikozuka Lab. I'm glad we're getting a big refresher on that information every 5 minutes. Oh, is independent from the university and is not located on the campus. We were just told that. Walking away from Taito Institute of Technology, I find myself on empty streets. It looks really nice there, I gotta say. I stop walking. Nobody's in the alley except me, but I heard the sound of footsteps. Strange. I speak out loud as if to ease my fear. I look around, but no one is visible anywhere I look. I'm probably just oversensitive because I'm feeling so nervous. But it's no wonder, really. It's so deathly quiet here. Turning a corner, I'm suddenly confronted by a tall building. Continue to Mikozuka Lab. Sure thing. The building looks more like a major research center than a simple university laboratory. Surrounded by a high wall, the building is also guarded by a security guard at the gate. This is incredible. I can't believe this is just a university laboratory. My sister is studying here? She sure is at Mikozuka Laboratory. Love hearing it so often. Oh, something scary is happening. Mikozuka Laboratory. Does it want me to hit enter? Okay, that's just a weird title card. Proceed to entrance through gate. Okay, you know what? It's not quite 20 minutes, but I feel like this is a good breaking point, stopping point. Especially with those really screechy, high-pitched synths going on. Is this how you save? I'm gonna figure this out. Yep. Beep, okay. No, that's what saving looks like. And I guess we just... Can I hit escape to... I guess I'm gonna exit out, so I'm gonna, yeah. Thanks for watching. This has been a very odd... It's not how I expected this series to start, but I guess we'll figure something out. We'll power our way through it, right? Hopefully. We'll survive. Don't you love that sound? That screechy violin synth just holding a really high-pitched note for an hour? Good vibes.